Good morning, Hills kids. This is your student body president here, back with you and your morning announcements. I'm Holly Hills.
And I'm Fregley from math class.
First up, let's talk about yesterday's dodgeball game. Big shout out to the 5th graders for the creative dodge tactics. Who knew a dodgeball could be an interpretive dance?
I didn't, but I think I heard them call this one the Matrix dodge.
Impressive, Ferkley.
Thanks.
And speaking of impressive, did you all see Mr. Thompson's new haircut? He's rocking the I woke up like this look.
Yeah, I think that's a mix between bedhead and modern art.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, tomorrow is Crazy Hat Day. Wear your wackiest, wildest hats and let's turn the school into a hatastic wonderland.
Aw man, I've been waiting for this one. Check out my hat, Holly Hills. I got a poop hat emoji.
Wow, Ferkley, that hat is really stinking awesome.
I know, right?
You're definitely gonna be the toot of the town with that one.
And hey, we have some special birthdays this week, so we want to shout out our students. Yours Napo,
Noah Guy,
Karaoke,
Ella Vader,
and lastly, just in time.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Oh, don't worry, because we have lunch update coming right towards you. Today, we're having roasted turkey medallions,
mashed potatoes with gravy,
seasoned green beans,
stuffing, and dinner rolls,
assorted fruit cups,
and milk.
And on that note, let's jump into today's
Top Secret Story!
Thank you. Today, we're talking about a guy by the name of Nehemiah. Students, look to your desk buddy next to you and say, Nehemiah.
Nehemiah.
You see, he was dealing with some feelings of anger. Nehemiah was working in the king's palace when he found out that the walls in his hometown had been torn down and the gates were burned with fire.
Zooey mama.
That meant that all of their enemies were able to sneak in whenever they wanted and take whatever they wanted as well.
That's a huge deal. I mean, imagine the school without any walls. It'd be chaos, Miss Holly Hills valedictorian.
Exactly, and after praying about it, Nehemiah felt like it was his job to do something about it. So, Nehemiah went home and gathered a crew of people to help him rebuild the wall.
Wow, that's some serious dedication. Nehemiah really stepped up to the plate when things were falling apart, huh?
You got that right, but there was one big problem. There were a lot of mean people who didn't want Nehemiah and the crew to rebuild that wall. Many were calling Nehemiah names and making fun of him, even threatening him and his crew.
Zooey mama. That must have been so tough. I mean, imagine trying to do something good and having people be so mean about it. Tough crowd, let me say.
Nehemiah was angry at the mean people, but he didn't say one hurtful thing back to them.
Yoinks! Now that's impressive. Keeping you cool when others are being nasty is not easy.
No, it's
I can
not.
speak to that.
Nehemiah shows incredible self-control. Instead of letting anger take over, he turns to God in prayer. He seeks his guidance and strength from God, trusting that God has a plan even in the midst of a chaos.
Wow, so he was kind of like the Bob the Builder of the Bible times. Cool, right?
Right. Nehemiah shows us that when we face challenges, we can turn to prayer. It's not just about asking for help, it's about trusting that God has a plan and finding peace in that trust.
So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, think of Nehemiah. Take a moment to talk to God and let that peace fill your heart.
You got it. And man, that was a good story, and it's gotta be about that time. Oh, there it is. It's time to jump in our reminder for today. Today's reminder is, when I feel angry, God gives me self-control.
Hills kids, students, say that with us. Say, when I feel angry, God gives me self-control.
It's not always easy, but like Nehemiah, we can choose self-control over anger. We can turn to God for help and find peace in every situation.
So, let's tackle today with that same courage and faith. Remember, you've got the power to choose how you respond.
Absolutely, Fergley. Hey, stay awesome, Hills Kids, and have a fantastic day.
Yodelay-hee-hoo! We'll see you around, everyone.
Signing off.
Bye.